What's going on, guys? And after a month off, because we didn't get any games actually in the month of October, we are now back for the November 2020 video game pickup video. Now, November is usually one of my favorite months of the year because of so many awesome Black Friday sales. I did get about half of these games on Black Friday. The other half I was able to kind of acquire throughout the month, as well as kind of a sought after game for a retro system that we're gonna look into last but not least. So first, I want to go into it because the month of November, I really wasn't thinking of picking up anything because I was just such in a mood to pick up the PlayStation 5, which I was hoping to have here for this video. Alas, I'm one of the few people that, not even the few, the lot of people out there that haven't been able to get my hands on one. But I don't need one right now because of how big my backlog is amongst all the systems I'm playing for. So I'm kind of okay with it. Instead, I did pay off my credit cards and I did pay off my car this month. So I think that's money well spent, as well as I got my Christmas shopping done. And I was still able to buy myself 16 games. So I think it was very successful in the long term. So we're going to look at the PlayStation 4 games first this month because there were a lot of great sales during the month. A couple good releases. And we're going to get into that. So the first one we're going to look at is the Dark Pictures anthology, Little Hope. Now this game is a part of the Dark Pictures anthology that Supermassive Games is coming out with. The original game they came out with in this anthology, I believe, was Man of Medan, which I do own and I still haven't played. But Little Hope was on sale, and it looks like a cool game. I know these games are kind of like how Until Dawn plays and Detroit Become Human, where they're decision-based games, so I'm looking forward to playing that later on. Now, one of the big surprises for me, that this was on sale for $15 on Black Friday, because it's still selling normally for $60. This was the one game that if I bought something on Black Friday, it was going to be this. And that's Resident Evil 3 Remake. Resident Evil 3 came out earlier this year, and it's been holding price. This does come with Resident Evil Resistance. Now, I did play a little of Resident Evil 3 back in the day, and I never beat it because those darn tank controls. But to get this for 15 bucks, it was a no-brainer. Now, with that also being said, another game that was on sale on Black Friday was Life is Strange 2. Now, this is another one of those story-based narratives where your decisions kind of influence the things that happen and reflect what happens within the game. So, I loved Life is Strange 1. I felt like I had to get Life is Strange 2. So I did. I found it at Best Buy. I couldn't find it on Amazon. It was like sold out, but it was like $12.99, so it was definitely a great deal. I've been waiting for this to hit a price tag. I think I bought Life is Strange 1 a couple years ago, actually, on Black Friday. So, in a weird way, it's a calling. Now, another game that was on sale was Doom Eternal. Now, I've picked up, Doom, the Slayer collection over the summer. Still haven't played it, but I wanted to just kind of get this one in the series as well, because might as well have them all, right? For a decent price. It's Doom. Doom always kind of, I think, holds its ranks. It's software. It's a legendary series, so kind of wanted to have it to the collection. Now, the big release for me that came out in November, it's a big release for everyone across the board if you're into this series, was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, I was super excited to get my hands on this. I was going to get this on the PlayStation 5 if I ended up getting my hands on a PlayStation 5, but this does have the PS5 upgrade available at no additional cost when I eventually get one. Now, Assassin's Creed is a series that's had its ups and downs, but over the last couple years with basically the rebirth of it, they've been doing a lot better. The games have been a lot longer, a lot more to do, a lot bigger of an adventure, so I'm hoping Valhalla is like that, and I'm looking forward to playing it. Now, this last game I picked up for the PlayStation 4 is a game that I've heard so many awful reviews for, but maybe there's hope to save it. I haven't seen many videos of it. I've heard it's a really good story, but the game just plays like trash. And under that pretense, you're probably wondering, why did I buy it? Well, because I had to. I felt like I needed this. And we're talking about A Plague's Tale: Innocence. Now, in A Plague's Tale, it says you follow the grim tale of Emma and her little brother Hugo in a heart-rending journey through the darkest hours of history. Hunted by Inquisition soldiers and surrounded by unstoppable swarms of rats, Emma and Hugo will come to trust each other, fighting to find purpose in this unforgiving world. It sounds like a good story. The graphics on the back look pretty cool. So, yeah, I mean, good or bad, I have it. Well, I eventually play it. So, let's go into the Switch games I bought, because we did get 5 Switch games this month. And a lot of these are Nintendo first-party titles, because they had actually some good sales this month. Now, we'll go to the one that isn't, first off. It's a Square Enix game, and I was debating getting this on the PS4 or the Switch, and I thought the portability aspect of it is going to sell me more for the Switch, and that's Trials of Mana. Now, Trials of Mana is the first ever, minus the collection of Mana, edition of it, the first ever Western release of the third game in the Secret of series, like Secret of Mana, or Secret of Evermore, even though they're kind of in the same series, but not really. But it's Secret of Mana, and then it would have become Trials of Mana. It's the Mana series, is basically what it is. Now, the original version of Trials of Mana was officially translated and released on the collection of Mana, which I also have on the Nintendo Switch. But I've heard so many good things about this 3D recreation that I had to pick it up. Now, we're going to go into the Nintendo first-party games I picked up. We'll go to the 2 I picked up earlier in the month, because pre-owned, they were on sale on GameStop, really cheap. And we'll talk about Astral Chain first. Now, I know this is a Platinum Games game, I believe. Yeah, there it is, Platinum Games. I've heard great things about it. Never got the chance to play it. Never really got the chance to full-on look on it, but the name was always sticking in my mind as a game I probably needed to get for the Switch. As well as this second one, which I've heard you're either going to love or hate, and it's Daemon X Machina. I don't know much about this game. I remember seeing it at the E3 press conference, and I thought it was cool. But I mean, I guess we'll see, right? I don't know much about it to really give you that insight on it right now. But one day on GameStop, they were really cheap for the pre-owned copies of it, and they came with the cases. I know with GameStop that's a hit or miss, but they came with the cases, so I'm happy. Now, the other 2 we're going to talk about are Luigi's Mansion 3. Now, believe it or not, I've never played a Luigi's Mansion game before, which I know is sacrilegious as being a GameCube collector. Never played it, never played the remake on the 3DS, and never played the second one on the 3DS. But with this being $30 on Black Friday, couldn't go wrong. I look forward to playing it. I've heard it's a great game, so I look forward to having a good time with it. Now, the other one is a game that I wanted to get for a while, but I didn't want to spend $60 on it because I didn't know if I was going to like it. And I knew it was going to be a long game, and I knew it was going to be a long time until I had time to play it. But it was also on sale on Black Friday, and that is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, I know I'm going to love this game. It looks great. It looks fun. It's a strategy RPG. And Fire Emblem, with the first one finally being translated and coming over to the West, I look forward to playing that. And I'm excited to start Three Houses. Granted, it came out over a year ago, but it finally price dropped on Black Friday for that little amount of time, so I'm excited on that. Now, I did pick up 3 Vita games. Now, they're brand new. Got them off Amazon, and that's awesome. They weren't necessarily on sale, but they were on sale as just being on sale for being Vita games. The first game is called Exist Archive and The Other Side of the Sky. This is made by Spike Chunsoft and Tri-Ace, which Tri-Ace is known for the Star Ocean series. So I figured I might as well pick this up and see if I like it. It looks like a nice little game. The other game I picked up was a game called Virtue's Last Reward by Axis Games. I don't know if this is a game or if it's a visual novel. I didn't do my research on it, but I really liked the cover. It was on sale, and I felt like add to cart was the right move. Now, this last game for the Vita I picked up is a game that I've had my eye on for a while, and it was actually on sale, and I had to pick it up. And that's a game by Atlas, and it's called Dragon's Crown. Now, this game looks like a side-scrolling beat-em-up in like a really old-school arcadey, like Dungeons and Dragons with wizard type of looking beat-em-up, and I'm happy to get this. I know it came out on the PS3, and I think they did release it on the PlayStation 4 eventually, but I think the Vita version is going to be the way for me. Now, the last game was a game that definitely wasn't on sale, but it was a game I was able to get a good deal for on eBay. It's a classic Sega Saturn game. It's a game I knew I had to have in the collection, and it did cost me a pretty penny. Now, it's not Panzer Dragoon Saga, so it was a lot cheaper than that would have cost me, but it's another treasured RPG on the Saturn, and that is Shining the Holy Ark. Now, I've kind of had a weird affinity for this game for a while, and I've never really played it. I've seen minimal gameplay footage for it, but just the name and just that box art really drew me in. Now, I know it's an RPG. I know it's like a dungeon crawler, but it just looks like really pretty, at least for what, 32-bit games could look like. And I'm looking forward to really playing this, really getting into it, and just really, really enjoying it in the long run. So guys, those were my Black Friday pickups, and my November 2020 game pickups. So we did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, possibly 16 games. I counted 16 earlier, unless I just added one in there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the pickup video this month. Do you have any of these games? Did you want me to start any of them sooner than others? And what do you recommend based on these? Did you like them? Did you dislike them? As always, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'll catch you later, guys. Stay safe, and have a good night. See you, bye.